Hello guys, I am Tinao Yumi Shrees and I am from 11th STEM Achilles. Today, I will be discussing about circular function. In mathematics, the trigonometric functions are real functions which relate an angle of a right-angled triangle to ratios of two side lengths. Trigonometric functions are also known as circular functions that can be simply defined as the function of an angle of a triangle. It means that the relationship between the angles and side of a triangle are given by these trig functions. So, bawat angle po ay magkakaiba ang sukat. Our acute angle is equals to less than 45 degrees. Right angle is 90 degrees. While our obtuse angle is greater than 180 degrees. Our reflex angle is less than 180 degrees. And lastly, our straight angle is 180 degrees. We can see po na meron po tayong apat na quadrant, which is positive quadrant 1, positive quadrant 2, positive quadrant 3, and positive quadrant 4. Ang sakop po ng ating quadrant 1 is from 0 to 90 degrees. From 90 to 180 degrees naman po ang sa quadrant 2. Sa quadrant 3 naman po ang 180 to 270 degrees. Habang 270 to 360 degrees naman po ang sa quadrant 4. You're probably wondering kung saan nga po ba natin gagamitin ang mga quadrant-quadrant na ito. This chart will serve as a guide para masagot natin ang mga susunod na examples.
Circular function. So let's start with this circle. So as you can see po, this is an example of a perfect circle. And when we are identifying a triangle in a circle, kailangan po nating malaman ang dalawang magkabilang side, which is initial side and terminal side. And so this is the ating angle. In a circle, we have a two amount of rotation, which is ang positive and negative. So, ang rotation po ng ating positive ay counterclockwise, while sa negative naman po ay clockwise. Balikan na po natin ang ating chart kanina. So, which is ito. So, ang ating pong quadrant 1 ay 0 to 90 degrees. Followed by quadrant 2, which is 90 to 180 degrees. Followed by quadrant 3 na 180 degrees to 270 degrees. And ang ating quadrant 4 na 270 degrees to 360 degrees. So, ito pong chart na to, tulad na po na sinabi ko kanina, ito po ang magsisilbing guide natin para masagot ang mga susunod na examples. So, let's start. And now, let's proceed to our example. So, our example is 560 degrees. So, lagi po nating tatandaan na when we are solving a positive number, we need to subtract it by 360 degrees to find its quadrant. So, minus 360 degrees is equals to 200 degrees. So 560 minus 360 is equals to 200 degrees. So, ang 200 degrees po ay kabilang sa ating quadrant 3. Therefore, ang magiging sagot po natin ay Q3, which is quadrant 3. Next example is 280 degrees. So, ano po bang gagawin natin kapag hindi na natin siya pwedeng i-minus or i-subtract by 360 degrees? So, if nakapaloob na po siya sa ating chart, ang gagawin na po natin ay hahanapin po natin siya sa apat na quadrant. So, ang ating number po ay kabilang sa quadrant 4, which is 270 degrees to 360. So, ang magiging sagot po natin ay quadrant 4. will give you one more example. 840 minus 360 is equals to 480. So since hindi pa rin po natin nakikita or hindi pa rin po siya nasasama sa mga quadrant, we were going to subtract it again by 360. And then 480 minus 360 is equals to 120 degrees. So, therefore, ang magiging sagot po natin ay quadrant 2.
And now, let's proceed to negative chart. In this negative chart, the formation of the quadrant will remain the same. However, the degrees will change the rotation. The quadrant 4 will have the 0 to 90 degrees, followed by quadrant 3, 90 to 180 degrees. Quadrant 2 will have the 180 to 270 degrees. And the quadrant 1 will have the 270 to 360 degrees. In our negative, when we are solving with a negative number, always remember that we have to add 360 degrees to find its quadrant. For example, negative 890 degrees plus 360 degrees is equal to negative 530 degrees. Then, negative 530 degrees plus 360 degrees is equals to negative 170 degrees. Since our 170 degrees belongs to quadrant 3, ang magiging sagot po natin ay quadrant 3. Next example is negative 1240 degrees plus 360 degrees is equals to negative 880 degrees. Then negative 880 degrees plus 360 degrees is equals to negative 520 degrees. And then negative 520 degrees plus 360 degrees is equals to negative 160 degrees. Therefore, our answer will be quadrant 3 since our negative 160 degrees belong to the quadrant 3. When we encounter a number with a perfect angle, like positive or negative 0 degrees, 90 degrees, 180 degrees, 270 degrees, and 360 degrees, the answer will be automatic quadrantal. For example, negative 1260 degrees plus 360 degrees is equals to negative 900 degrees. Then negative 900 degrees plus 360 degrees is equals to negative 540 degrees. Then negative 540 degrees plus 360 degrees is equals to 180 degrees. So since negative 180 degrees is a perfect angle, the answer will be quadrantal. That's all. I hope may natutunan kayo, and again, I am Tinao Yumishuris from 11 STEM Achilles. Thank you!